Good evening, everybody, and welcome to round 3 of China and our F2 championship. We are doing the 2 DRS zones on China today, and we're going to take you right through to the China flyover to quickly explain how this track works.
Round 3 of the World Championship brings us to Shanghai, the economic capital of China. The Shanghai International Circuit held its first race in 2004 and is remarkable for the change of acceleration and deceleration contained within its long and winding corners. Built on marshland, the 5.4-kilometre track is stabilised by more than 40,000 stone pillars and is reasonably flat. The architecture of the circuit is immediately recognisable, such as the unique paddock where teams are based on pavilions on a lake. And the on-track action is always spectacular. So let's check out what it looks like from a driver's view as we go on board with Fernando Alonso. He won here in 2005 and 2013. The Shanghai International Track is a 5.4-kilometre circuit. We're on board with Fernando Alonso, and it's really notable, this long first corner. You see a huge amount of speed as he runs into the first part of the apex, and what makes this track really unique is how long it is until he gets to the end of that first turn. It then drops downhill, and then the drivers struggle for traction as they run out onto the curb. You can see a small elevation change here as he comes through the kink before breaking down into turn 6. Good use of the apex there because it's important to get a great drive off 6 before getting into one of the high speed sections of this racetrack. Very important to try and get the wheel onto the white line on the inside of that first corner, otherwise you get out of position for this turn here at 8. And then through 9, 10, important to have a good drive. The drivers can use a little bit of the exit curb, but the positioning of the car as you then break down into what is the end of this first sector in 11, really important again. So what's notable on this racetrack is the length of the corners. You see Alonso getting really wild as he got too much on the curb through that long corner at 13 onto the back straight. You now join on board in what is technically a holiday place for the drivers. This is a long straight. So Alonso just sitting back, making use of the DRS, focusing on nailing his braking, a huge spike of more than 5G as he slows the car at the hairpin down into 14. 15 doesn't really exist, it's just a case of driving for the last corner. Short apex turn, you can see him working the wheel as he's slightly unstable on the rear axle. It then drops down across the line to complete the lap.
And welcome back. Welcome to round 3 China. And with me tonight is my co-commentators Ruan Bronkhorst. Welcome, Ruan.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me again, Quinton.
Awesome. We have Noel Coleman joining us as a guest commentator tonight as well.
Thank you.
All right, great.
Happy to be here.
So we see some of the guys already starting to head out on track. I'm actually making an appearance tonight on the track as well, standing in for some of my teammates or my team that could not make the race.
Finally, we see you in some action there.
Yeah, it's dreadful, I know, but it's better than not having a car on track. So yeah, who are your favorites tonight, Ruan?
For me, it's most likely going to be either Dennis or Jamie. Yes.
How about you, Noel? What do you think? What's going to happen today?
I think Dennis gonna have a good race. Seems like it.
Yeah, he's been really dependable. I mean,
Yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he's scored podiums in mostly all of his races so far.
That's correct,
And
yes.
he's also currently, I believe, leading the Formula 2 championship.
I do believe so. You are correct, yes.
Yeah, unfortunately, sorry guys, for round 3, we won't be having any driver cards on the race replays as I've made a little bit of a mistake updating those. But I promise they will be back featuring from round 4. So we will have those updated correctly for you guys for round 4.
Cool, thanks.
I've seen Dennis do some practice, but I also think Yak can maybe do some appearances and
Yeah,
have a good
Jack
race
is
too.
also another team principal standing in for his team tonight. So looking to see what he does on track today. So he's going to be, is that racing with you, Ron?
That's correct, yes. I was racing with my boss.
That's tough.
Yeah, that was tough. You have to perform.
Yeah.
It looks like Mohammed's the only car out on track for Dams this evening.
It does seem that way.
Rowan, you set the fastest lap.
It's the only lap.
Yeah.
I would hope it's the fastest one.
It looks like it's very cloudy today. So, how does this affect the cars? And does that hamper them getting the tire temperatures up to scratch, or does that do the tires temperatures stay cooler for longer?
I didn't like. In all honesty, I didn't like. Yeah, I don't think that you'll feel that much of a difference. You might in the beginning when the tire's a little bit colder, they might take a little bit longer to heat up. But I don't think that'll have too much of an effect.
All right, so there I've set a lap time, and Jasper's also come through. All of us are on 147s at the moment.
Very close between me and you there, Quentin.
100.
Yeah, well, hopefully I'll be able
Very
to do
close.
something decent on track.
Yeah,
Dennis,
that's Dennis.
145.9. That's smashing us 2 bits
Jeez.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1.5 seconds. Good job.
And he's
Although
out
it's
on
only 4 times.
on medium tires.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I'm
far
guessing.
Do you guys?
Sorry, you can speak now?
So I'm guessing we're gonna see some low 45s or maybe 44s.
You
It's
reckon
possible,
that's
yeah.
possible? Yeah. Do you guys think that a one-stop or a two-stop strategy would come into play? It's probably just the one-stop, right? With the Formula 2s only being on 16 odd laps.
Yes. Yeah, that should be a one-stop only.
I think, yeah. Is it 16 laps or something, the race?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
correct. Yes, 16
I
laps.
don't.
Yeah,
I think the medium
pit
should
stop
be
doesn't
able
come
to.
into play really with the sprint races.
Yeah.
Mm,
Or even in F2. So it's a one stop, if you ask me.
yeah, no, I do agree with you. I also do think it's a one-stopper. We see Jack setting a 146.044. They're very close to Dennis.
Yeah, very good. He's leading by example there, just slightly ahead of you.
Yes. Well, by slightly, if you mean 1.5 seconds.
Well, Quentin, you're the fastest on the softs right now. Everyone else is on the mediums.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think a lot of cars are trying to qualify on the mediums as whatever tire compound you qualify with, the other compound that you have is the one that you will have. Ooh, when we see Jamie spinning out there, losing it a little bit at the rear end there. Yeah, like I was saying, so whatever tire compound you finish on, the other compound that you have left in the garage is the one that's you're going to start with on the sprint race.
Oh, is that how it works in the?
Ye-
Okay.
Yes, yeah. So if you qualify on the mediums, you will start the sprint race on the softs.
Okay. I thought they what you was in the end with on the other race.
No, I also
Oh.
thought so.
So it's just Ockett still to put up a lap time. I think he's coming around the last sector, or he's just about to finish the second sector there. If I look at the mini map.
Yeah. Yeah, Josh looks like he ran out of fuel. Yeah, as you can see with the yellow markings on the mini map. So Quentin,
Jack is very
sorry,
close. Sorry, Jack is very close to Dennis's time there, eh?
Yeah,
geez, yeah,
a
five
half a
tens.
hundred. So that's really close. Half a tenth.
Yeah,
Half a ten,
you were
yes.
gonna ask me, Ruud?
Who's your favorites for today's race?
Well, I've got to back my own guy. But looking at Jack's qualifying time, there, he's got to be one of the favorites as well. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know who else is. Usually, Muhammad does pretty good as well. I think he's in the top 5 at the moment within the league, maybe even the top 3. But yeah, I mean, some of those guys are definitely going to surprise, I think.
I do
Yeah.
think so as well. Yeah, as we can see now, you actually put in a 146.2.
Yeah,
Awesome.
but I have to warn the viewers, I'm very rusty at this, so I had to step in last minute.
I mean, you're in a second in front of Jasper, so
Yeah, both on the softs, both 3
Yeah.
laps. So that's actually very well done, Quentin.
Yeah, thank you guys, you being too kind to me.
We have to. You said so.
Hey, so I wonder if Ockard is having any issues at the moment. He's still not set a lap time yet.
It's possible. Either that or he's waiting for like the last 10, 15 minutes to go out.
Yeah, some more track acclimation to for the track to get more rubbered in.
That's correct.
looked like Joshua was on low fuel mode.
That's correct. Yeah, Joshua was on low fuel mode. You're correct there.
Yeah, I think you maybe have enough fuel to do one good lap, and then you're pretty much going to run out, I think, on the next one after that. If
Yeah,
I
you've
remember
got
correctly, I don't think you can do 2 fast laps.
No.
Yeah,
Or I think it's 1 out lap, then 2 fast laps.
That's
then
correct.
Yeah,
then
yeah,
you're in
all
lap.
right. Yes.
As Dennis comes into
Finally,
the pit.
Ockard's put up a time, and that puts him up in 4th place.
Jeez.
Behind you.
Behind me, yes.
Yeah.
He likes to duke it out with me.
As you can see, I went onto the softs as well.
Yeah. You stopped the mediums a bit to get the track faster.
I believe
That's correct.
Josh has moved over from driving with a keyboard and mouse, to a controller, to now on a steering wheel. And looking at his time at the moment, he still hasn't quite gotten the hang of driving with that new setup of his. Last time I've spoken to him, he's still not quite comfortable with it.
I think he's gonna be great with it in a few races, because what I'm seeing, he's a lot in the game and playing. So
Yeah, no,
think he'll
it's
be
just
good in
it's just a matter of getting seat time in, and maybe a little bit of
Yeah.
coaching from some of the other guys, and I'm sure he's going to get his pace back up.
Definitely. Yeah. When I also went down from when I went from the pad to the wheel, it took me about 2-3 weeks, up to a month, to actually better my times from the pad. It takes a while to get used to the wheel.
yeah.
Dennis
Sometimes
is
you
still
don't even wanna do it.
unchallenged at number 1 there.
Yeah.
That's fantastic at the moment. Ruan, you're currently
that's
up in
Mohammed goes
6th
wide.
place.
Yeah.
Jasper, I believe, is also a newcomer. Jasper and Jamie are both. This is their debut race, I believe.
Yes,
That's
it is.
Yeah.
These are your baby teammates, Noel.
Yeah, I guess you can call them that.
So and I put you down to
Very
4th
good, very
position.
good. You just dropped me there by about 100ths of a second.
Yeah.
That's a bit more than 1/10, so
Ooh.
it's a good time. Ooh, catch assist
Tristan.
though. Good catch.
Yeah, these cars can get out of hand real quick.
Oh yeah.
I was actually surprised. Initially I wasn't, that fussed with these cars, but they definitely become a little bit unstable under hard braking and also under hard acceleration out of corners and stuff.
Ooh, you see Jamie spun out.
Oh, ouch! Yeah, I think, and as I was, maybe it's commentator's curse, but I was just saying.
Well, yeah, of course, with the massive turbo lag, it's gonna be super hard. That's people aren't used to it since the F1 cars have the battery to keep up the turbo all the time.
That's correct. Yeah, that's actually. I've never thought about that. You are correct. With the lower revs, the cars seem to stick, and as soon as it hits that turbo, the back just starts coming out.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
gone.
You have to be gentle when applying your throttle coming out.
Yes.
I actually, Dennis was coaching me a little bit, and I actually had to, especially through that section there where you upshift to third gear. It felt unnatural for me to do that, instead of second gear. But the logic behind it is the higher gear keeps the revs low, which allows you to then push through the corner, and the wheels not to start picking up the revs and then become unstable.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, the upshifts.
As we
On board with
see
Quinton.
Quinton being behind.
Look away, you see?
Luckily, this is still your up lap.
Yeah, it's fine done. It's fine done. Still on the soft. The softs are old now.
Yeah. I think I just wanted to see if I could possibly get a little bit more out of them.
Yeah.
You wanted that extra tenth of a second
I
there to be
didn't.
good.
I don't feel that Ruan needs to be unchallenged.
Yeah, because right now it's a Prema and then a MP Motorsport ganging up there.
Yeah, there's a bit of a MP Motorsport sandwich there, guy.
Was that your strategy?
It could be.
As we see,
I don't
Jasper
know.
going.
A lot of people don't really like this China track, but it's kind of one of my favorites. I like this one. I also like the following one. Spain is also one of my favorite tracks.
I also like China.
Dennis goes past Josh.
He's currently on a fast lap. I think Josh just made a little bit of
look.
room there for him. Round 5, we'll see Monaco, and that's not a favorite of many guys.
No, I don't. Especially in these cars, it's going to be horrible.
Yeah.
That track is a challenge in the F1 cars already.
As we see you going to turn 5 and 6. Braking hard.
Ooh.
That
Sitting after
distracted
the
me a
epic
little bit. I
extra.
think I had the dams in the corner of my eye, and it distracted me
yeah.
just enough for me to get over ego on the throttle there. That's a rookie mistake.
But the stars are also probably did about 5 laps now with 2 out laps and your 3 hot laps. So, like Noel said, they're a little bit older now.
Yeah. Now nerves do play a factor. I mean, it's when you racing, you have to be calm and you have to be collected. And if you're a little bit nervous or twitchy, it does show. I had a bit of nerves going into this race.
As we see Jasper going to turn 16, the last corner into the straight. As he goes a bit wide.
Yeah, Jasper not having a bad debut as well. And he managed to improve on his time there by 0.1 of a second.
He's on the mediums now too.
Yeah, so that puts him just about 0.7 of a second behind Ockert, which is on softs though. So we see Mohammed coming back into the pit lane. So I think he's happy with his time currently.
Yeah, he done 4 laps on these tires also, so it's about time.
Yeah. See Tristan coming over the line. Let's see if he can improve on his time.
Yeah. Almost a second, but didn't gain any places of it. He's just hundreds behind Mohammed.
Yeah, that's very close. And he's also on the softs.
Yeah.
So I see
if he
both MP Motorsports and Prema both had alternating strategies with regards to the tires.
Yeah.
You went with the soft, same with me, and then Jack and Dennis went with the mediums.
That's correct. Yeah, it's quite interesting. Did you guys plan it like that?
No, I do know that Dennis actually said he was going to try and go for a longer stint, just so that we, throw our pit stops out of sync.
Okay.
But for you, Rowan, was it just a coincidence?
Yeah, it was a coincidence, and I needed the softs to get ahead of Quinton. I just couldn't get him beat on the mediums.
Yeah, you couldn't lose to Quinton, could you?
No.
No. I wouldn't let him live that down. Oh, and then we
You
see.
see you spin again.
Well, at least I'm good at that.
Oh, yeah.
You see, definitely this goes to show that you need a lot of seat time with these cars because they will catch you out.
Yeah, they will. They are.
Oh, catch it.
Yeah, those tires are overheated now.
Exactly. I'm eager to get back and going again, but the car was like, ask me nicely first.
It's
See,
time for you to go in, I think. Those tires are old.
Oh, yes.
Tristan
And
goes
Tristan,
into 6th position with
Wow.
another second off.
Yeah,
Well
very
done,
nice.
Tristan.
So there we go. That
Well done.
puts him just behind Ockett now, 0.1 of a second.
Oh,
and almost exactly a
Tristan
second
under
after that.
steers.
It's weird for me to see
Indian
Mohammed in 8th place. Usually he's much faster
Ah.
than this, though. I wonder if he was battling a little bit with the combination of the weather and the tires and all of that stuff. Yeah, or maybe even the track.
Mind you, he's on the mediums.
Yeah, I
People
think that
put
plays a
him
big
on
part.
soft. Especially in sector 1 and 2. There are a lot of tire make
That's
very much
correct.
difference.
Oh, and we see Jasper improve on his time
Oh.
again as well.
As Tristan is off track.
I think he ran out of fuel.
Yeah, he seems to be
okay.
coasting. I think he's just trying to stay out of trouble. As we see, is that
Turn
MP
7.
Motorsport guys come past.
Letting them pass in
Were
turn
you
7.
working together over there? It looks like almost a little catching a little bit of slipstream.
We were, yes.
That's smart play.
Yeah, we were being engineered by Rabbi. So
Yes.
he helped us a little bit there.
As Danny starts his lap now. Let's see if he can improve on it.
Wow.
Since McGinty is so close to him behind, I don't
That
think he's
is
comfortable
insane.
staying in pit.
3/1000 of a second. That is insanely close.
Oh,
Oh,
he
Dennis.
gone wide turn 1. I think
Yeah,
those
so-
tires
so
are
that lap
like
is
in the
rubbish.
understeer.
That lap is completely
Yeah.
scratched now.
Oh,
Oh, Jamie's gone off as well. Yeah, so
Okay,
so
sorry,
so
Richard, there.
one little consolation prize for me is I'm not the only one going off.
yeah.
Oh,
I
and
made
Jack
sure
has
to
just
say
set
to
the
him to-
fastest lap there.
Well
Oh.
done, Jack.
He was
How much in front
gradually
of that?
improving, and I think also you guys working together a little bit also helped.
But he went over to the softs as well.
Very
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
Well, that's if he can maintain that pole position, that's 4 additional points. So it was well worth
Yeah.
actually going on to the faster compound to get the pole position.
Yeah, that's true. Seeing Jasper out on an outlap again.
Is that
Yeah.
a promo right behind him there?
That was a Prema, yes.
As we see everyone going.
Ooh,
Oh,
Ruan's also
as
had
you
his
spin
fair
it.
share of troubles.
yeah.
I think the car
Yes.
won that argument, Ruan.
No, for sure he did. You can see I was obviously pushing too hard to try and chase Jack there.
We see Dennis go right in the pits after his missing turn 1.
I wonder if he's going to go opt for the softs now as well, trying to maybe try and get that pole position back from Jack.
Yeah, it would be worth trying at least, I think, for the 4 points, but it'll be interesting to see what he ends up deciding to do, though.
Definitely.
How much in front is Jack of Dennis? A few tenths?
It's about 4/400ths of a second.
Okay. That's a bit difficult to see with the purple.
Yeah. No.
I think, to be honest, I think it's worth for Dennis to just stay behind him on the medium so he can get it later. That's what I would have done. Just waited.
I think we were actually discussing it at this point. We were both in the team channels and kind of talking on the team radio, discussing what would be the best option here.
Yeah. I see Jasper goes a bit wide.
But there's a couple of guys that I have to mention here quickly. Some of these guys like Dennis, Ruan, I believe Ockard and Mohammed and Josh are some of the guys that have literally been there for every single race. They never miss a race. And thank you, and props to you guys.
We do it for the league, and it's fun. It's always fun.
You do it for the championship.
Yes. Miss one race, you miss points.
Yeah, you do. As we see Tristan, Mohammed, and Jamie on their outlaps.
Are trying to
Jasper
capitalize.
starting another or ending it? I don't think he's settling in on the mediums.
It doesn't seem like it. But right now he's battling 4 guys on softs in front of him. And I think that's quite a tall order. It's only Dennis who is blistering fast on those mediums.
You see, Ockard and Jack only have 1 lap on those softs, and they're both back in the pits. So they didn't want to, waste their soft tires too much. Now, if you look at some of the other guys as well, we've got about 3.5 minutes left of qualifying here. We won't really see a big change up in the order here, with a lot of the guys already putting up a lot of laps on their tires currently. So it's going to be a bit of an uphill battle at this point of the stage, of the qualifying to actually go and improve your lap times.
That's correct.
As we see, Jamie, Jasper, and Mohammed go on the soft. Let's see what times they do.
Yeah, we
so
see.
So it's now only Dennis and Josh that have remained on the mediums.
I think everyone else was waiting for the track evolution so they could get good laps on the soft.
Yeah, that's usually my strategy as well. Let's see if Mohammed can improve here.
Let's see what his sector 1 is. See, Anders, there's a lot into that. He's down 2 tenths, so that's a good sector 1.
2 tenths, he needs about another 4. Well, another 2. He needs about 4 tenths in total to take 7th position.
To Tristan from Jasper, it's 7 tenths almost. So they need a lot of times if they want to actually gain anything by starting on the soft.
All right.
That's correct.
If I'm going to venture a guess here, I would say that Mohammed would probably also be in the 146s once he's completed this lap on his softs.
As he's up on his time.
Yeah, it does.
It doesn't look good.
Yeah, Quinton, I do agree with you because me and Mohammed's times are usually pretty much very competitive with each other. We battle quite a lot with the qualifyings on the times, and right now he's about 1.5 seconds behind me. So he should improve quite a lot with those softs, hopefully. Let's see.
Jamie is past Josh now. 2nd in front almost. Mind you, Mohammed's tires are new, and Jasper seems to be 5 laps old.
There we go. Let's see if Mohammed comes across the line. 147.0.
Half a second. Half a second
I wonder,
faster.
he's probably going to put up another lap. There's still enough time for him to go around. I would
Yes, and
expect
he's
him.
burned some
I would
fuel.
expect him to put in another lap. He's not going to be happy with 7.
Definitely, and he's burned some fuel as well, so the car should be light and even more quick.
Jamie
That's
seems to have
Yemi's
lost it again. I think that kind of puts his chances of putting up a better lap. He's not going to have another chance to improve on that lap
And
time.
if
Mohammed
I'm
currently
right-
down on 0.3.
Oh. He was up 5 tenths in sector 1. So he must have made a mistake.
That's possible. It seems like he struggles a little bit in the beginning of sector 2.
Yeah. We'll see you out again.
Yeah, I was trying to just improve just a little bit. I just needed a little bit to get the second spot there.
Let's see how you do turn 13. That's good in the middle of the track, going out to outside. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, but his sector time was plus 19 seconds, so he obviously made a mistake
Okay.
somewhere.
I didn't even see that.
I think I saw that.
I think he had another
turn
disagreement with a
6.
wall somewhere. It's like
I see. It's
at this
possible.
point, he stopped asking the car nicely.
Okay, so if Ruan doesn't, oh yeah, you were up on your time. So I think Yak is pole, then is P2, Ruan P3. Let's see what Mohammed does.
Mohammed is almost half a second quicker. Let's see.
Oh, he can get Tristan here.
Oh, and he
But
just misses
he
Tristan.
doesn't. Fortunate. 7th though.
Yeah, not a bad qualifying overall. I
Yeah, quite a battle going on between NP and Prema right
So we
there.
got Jack, Dennis, Ruan, then myself, Ockett in 5th place, Tristan, Mohammed in 7th. So he never ended up improving, but he improved on his time a little bit. Jasper, Jamie, and then Joshua finishing up the top 10 there.
Okay, so Jasper is on the mediums.
Yeah,
He's at the better times on those soft, so
so it's Dennis, Jasper, and Josh on the mediums. The rest of the guys are all on softs.
yeah.
All right, that's going to be interesting to see
gonna be
how the
interesting.
pit lane strategies are going to play out.
Yeah.
You definitely.
I do enjoy the format of the Formula 2, you know, with the feature race followed immediately after by the sprint race. So even if you had a bit of a bad race, you still have another opportunity to maybe come back with some points.
Yeah, it's like you have a second chance.
As we see the guys setting off to complete their formation lap, getting the tires all warmed up. It's very important to get your tires up to temperature so that you know you have the sufficient grip coming into corner 1.
Quite
Especially
funny.
on these cars.
We see Yak warming up very aggressively. Well, Dennis is just going a straight line, which is because Dennis wants to have his tires for the end of the race or
That's smart,
in the end
probably.
of
Yeah.
the pits. So he doesn't want to warm them up too aggressively. While Yak needs to be fast on the soft aggressively, so he needs to do that.
Yeah, another thing that I realized, because these cars are heavier, the tires actually warm up just by going around the track. They warm up enough for the race.
You see the leaders go out in turn 13. And everyone else going into turn 12.
So far, it's been an uneventful formation lap. For a change.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say, I think this is the first one this season that we haven't had anyone disqualified.
But I'm excited for this race, eh? Besides the fact
see
that I'm
Dennis
actually
going
going to
a
be in
straight
this
line.
race, I'm excited
can
to
see
see what
Quentin
happens.
So I'm always commentating on myself. How's it now for you, Quentin?
It feels a little odd. It's almost like an out-of-body experience.
Seeing the guys forming up on the grid.
You almost never know whether to talk yourself up or talk yourself down. like check this amazing driver. All right,
Trying to promote yourself for season 2.
there we go. All right, as we see the guys
Okay.
taking up their grid positions, Noel, I'll have you talk us through the start if you want.
Okay. As we see, last cars going to the lanes. It's 5 lights. Drive through. Oh,
Oh.
way we go.
Rocket had a bit of a
Okay.
jump start there, and myself as
Yeah.
well. I jump
Oh,
started,
I
and
think-
I think Arkad followed me. That
is
was,
unfortunate.
you see, that was complete nerves there, because I wanted to get
Yeah.
a great start there, and I was a little overeager with the jump start there.
As Orchid goes a terrible start, down in P7 already. P8. I think someone's out. Yami's out. Jack still P1. Dennis show up behind. Ruan is. Everything else is fine.
I've managed to hold on
Mohammed
to my
made up
position
2
though, but
paces.
that drive-through penalty is definitely going to cost me a lot.
Yeah, that is
It's gonna
unfortunate.
cost you a lot.
Yeah, so top 4 didn't, it was unchanged.
Yeah, then Mohammed made up 2 places from P7 to P5, and
Yeah,
Jasper
he's
2 places
right up
too.
on me right now at the moment, putting up a lot of pressure on me.
Yeah.
It seems like Jamie is struggling a little bit for grip.
Oh yeah. I think
Can you
his
remember
tires
how
a bit
many
overheated.
laps he actually put up on these medium tires?
Sorry, say again, Quentin?
How many laps did Jamie actually end up doing with these medium set of
I
tires?
think it was 5.
I just realized something. Everyone is on the mediums.
Ooh, unfortunately
Ooh.
for Arkad, they're losing it a little bit.
He is dead lost by now. It's out of turn 13, he's lost it.
Yeah, so because everyone is on mediums, the F1 rule doesn't it's not the same in Formula 2
Oh,
where
yeah.
the tires that you qualify need to start with.
As
Oh, as we see Jack going
Yeah.
into 4th position. I wonder if that's a Bugmasters going on there.
no, I actually think he made a mistake and everyone got past.
I do not think so,
it's-
because
No,
I'm
no,
on,
no,
I'm
no,
on
they-
first.
You'll see that this does this a lot. After the second or third lap, you'll always
Yeah.
see. Oh, but look at it. If you look at the
Okay.
dots on the mini map, there is a Ferrari currently leading. So that could be Dennis,
Yeah.
then Jack, then Ruan, then myself.
Okay, I don't think Ockert is leading though, but
I don't think so. No, it was a little bit of a leaderboard glitch.
okay. Well, as we see now, apparently Dennis is in front of Yak. That could be possible.
That is highly possible, yes. So it does seem Dennis pulled off a
Oh,
move
yeah.
and it's stuck. Beautifully
That's-
done.
As Quinton is now in P6. What happened?
I think Mohammed squeezed me out on one corner, and after that, I kind of lost the car a little bit, and then
That's
I ended
unfortunate.
up losing 2 positions.
That's yeah, Jasper is third wheel of P4 P5 fight. As you're trying to get past Jasper now. Oh, as Yemi spun again.
Jamie's really struggling tonight.
Yeah, that's turn 12.
Yeah, but also keep in mind it's also his debut race, so maybe he also didn't do as much prep. I know what he's going through.
Oh.
Ooh, a little side by
wide
side
there,
action.
3 wide.
Oh.
And
Dennis sitting
As
top
you
I'm
go
lap.
going
to serve your
to the
drive-thru.
pit lane probably to go serve my drive-through now.
Yeah. As Mohammed is P5. And you sped into the pit lane. 5 seconds penalty for your next stop.
Jeez,
Really?
that's what was going.
Oh.
Oh, whoa!
Did I get a 5-second
Okay,
penalty
missed
there?
it.
I missed that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's interesting. I don't recall that
As he
because it's
spins
not
again.
showing up on the driver panel.
Yeah. As Yemi comes in also.
Some wing damage, most probably.
Yeah, I think those tires are struggling.
It's possible.
As it turns on the speed limiter to not speed into the pit lane like you did.
It's quite a gap forming now with Dennis, Jack, and myself.
Yeah. Only 3.5 seconds.
Oh!
Oh! Is
Oh,
that?
I lost it.
It's you. Oh, someone's missed the braking line. Is that Tristan? Or is it?
That puts me down in 6th position. Quinton, you might
Oh.
actually be able to pick up, catch me there.
As Jasper has done a very good job getting P3 with 2 seconds to spare to Mohammed behind.
Well done, Jasper.
Yeah. As Josh got another 3 seconds.
No, that drive-through penalty and stuff has kind of put me a little bit out of contention.
You got another drive-through, is that?
Oh no, I
showing
think it
wrong?
didn't. It didn't ended up never serving the drive-through.
Oh,
It took me in and did a pit instead of a drive-through, so I had to go through again.
okay. Well, now who spun? Is Yemi again out of turn 2? Or is that? No, that's turn 3. I see. Oh, goes in front of Jasper, I think. Getting lapped by his teammate. Turn 4. No, lap 4.
As Mohammed
Mohammed
comes
go past him.
as well.
Yeah, and Tristan Short behind him.
Jack on the heels of Dennis there, really putting the pressure on.
Yeah.
Dennis is such a smooth, consistent driver. He's not aggressive. I've never seen him drive too aggressively. He's just quick and consistent. That's one thing I do respect about Dennis.
Yeah.
Well, Dennis can get quite aggressive with his drive style if he feels he needs to make up a lot of spots. But even that being said, when he does drive aggressively, he still tries and stays respectful of other people's space. So he won't go
Yes.
and intentionally push you off or do stuff like that.
Yeah. As there's
Jack is really on.
Jasper is being alone. And Tristan Short behind Mohammed. Then another gap back to you, Ruan.
Jack has just
30
set the
seconds behind you,
fastest lap
Josh.
of the race, though that's worth another 2 points for
Oh.
him.
Yeah,
If he can keep it. Everyone is on they're going to the soft later.
that's true. And we haven't seen what Dennis can do on the softs yet.
Yeah. But he's really pushing on those mediums, aren't they?
Yeah. And Tristan is hunting down Mohammed.
Yeah. As Jasper is going, he got a 10th by the last lap, so he's faster than the guys behind him.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just, like you say, Jasper's just racing himself right now. Trying
Yeah,
to
he's
keep
doing
it
an
up.
amazing job.
Yeah, he is. Tristan fell back a little bit, obviously. It seems like Mohammed is faster in certain stages of the race.
Yeah. I think Jasper was really strong in sector 2, it looks like, because Mohammed is 3 seconds behind now.
Wow, yes. And I'm 15 seconds behind. That spin out really cost me.
There's not really much fighting behind it. It's P5, then it's a lot of gaps.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We see Josh doing much better than he did at Vietnam.
Yeah.
Vietnam, he really struggled. This time he's at least his 7th.
Now Dennis puts the fastest lap of
Wow.
147 something.
Yeah, Jack and Dennis are just pushing each other right now. Oh,
Goes a
Josh
bit
goes
wide and
wide.
Ocker gets in front. I'm guessing he's gonna have DRS now though. After
Yes.
turn 13.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But what did it seem
Ooh.
like he almost lost it there a little bit?
I think he did. It's a weird angle to see it, but I think he did.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna have DRS now.
All right, so
Mm.
now we're 6 laps in. We got 10 laps left of this race. Still nobody has pitted yet, but we'll probably see them pitting around about, I would say, lap 8, thereabouts.
That's correct. Yeah, around lap 7 to 9. Oh, Josh is struggling now.
Mind me asking what wheel did yours get, if you know?
Oh, I'm not sure.
You got the Logitech Force X, or it was something like that.
Okay. It's probably better than a controller.
Yeah.
Or more fun at least.
Yeah, more fun. Yeah, I can't go back to the controller. It's too difficult for me. I tried the other day. I
Yeah.
was like
So,
10 seconds.
as you can
Oh,
see,
it's just
I'm
done.
currently having a horrible race at the moment. Things just kind of went downhill from, me having the spin out in the beginning.
Oh, it's spin again.
I just came past Josh there now. I
Yeah.
think
Can
those
you get
those
it going
wheels of
now?
his are completely burnt up at the moment. He needs to be slow on the throttle.
Oh,
See, he's applying way too much throttle trying to turn that car around.
as he has to get out of the way of the. Yeah,
Just
that's
gentle,
respectable.
gentle on the
Good.
throttle. There we go.
Nice, and he's away.
There we go.
Incident in turn 3.
At least there's still a position up from his starting position.
Yeah. Yemi a terrible race right now. He's
Yeah.
looking like he's catching up though. Of course,
Let's
with the
see.
spin and everything, but.
Yeah. Quentin's got a comfortable gap now.
Oh, what happened in Sector 3? I can see a red car standing still.
Yeah, I think that was me spinning out again.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
I really did
Yoshi's
not
out
have a
again.
very good first appearance. Too much rookie nerves.
I think that plays a big part as well. It seemed like Josh was going in the wrong direction.
Nah, yeah, it looked that way, but it was the right.
Uh, like you
As
said,
you're
now
gonna
with
see.
the rookie nerves, I think like with Jamie, I mean, I remember my first league race and I was as nervous as hell. It's nerve-wracking your first race.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys saw me in Vietnam, but I made a few mistakes there that was just nerve.
Yeah, it happens. It's Quentin is trying to chase down Ockett, and it seems like he's slowly catching him.
Tristan got a 3-second penalty now. Interesting.
Wow.
As well, we are off talking about the other guys. Jaspers pulled another second of Mohammed. That's
Wow.
impressive.
It seems like I've gotten it down to I've caught 3 seconds between me and Tristan again.
It's 12 seconds, right?
Yeah, now it's 12, but it was 15 at one stage.
Oh, yeah, catched him a lot. He's behind Mohammed, not being able to get past.
Yeah,
Seems like.
Jasper is really having a pretty good debut race here as well.
definitely. Yeah, I'm quite impressed by him. Quentin, did you go for a second stop there? Because I see you've only got 3 laps on those mediums.
I did go for a second stop. I think I damaged my wing or something.
Or it might be that you tried to do the drive-through penalty again, and it bitted you instead of giving you a drive-through.
No, I did spin out once and then wrecked my wing or something. I can't remember now.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it was now. I remember Jasper got disconnected. His game crashed, so I had to invite him again. So he lost a lot of time that he just gained
I can
from
see.
Mohammed.
Yeah, Muhammad is
He,
gaining quickly.
yeah. So now there I was inviting him.
And Tristan is on the heel. There we go, Tristan. Oh, and Muhammad switches back.
Mohammed is on the winning side there. But they're catching fast to Jasper. As he's still not in the car. Yeah, he's so slow through the corners, you can see. Yeah, he's not really fast.
Yeah, you can see him posting
Oh,
there.
yeah, now he joined. You can see he glitched
There we
back a bit.
go. Now I've got a three-way battle going on here.
Yeah, hopefully we can see some real racing.
Well, there we go. Mohammed's just made it interesting there. I was expecting to see good things with regards to Mohammed. You know, his racing is usually quite aggressive. So he really pushes to get ahead, but sometimes that ends up biting him a little bit. You know, some tracks are good for being aggressive, but if you have bad weather conditions or, you know, the track doesn't really allow for it, then he ends up, you know, causing himself a lot of heartache.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Jasper now
Jasper
goes
goes
past
for
him
the move.
again. Let's see
Nice
what
move
happens
there
there.
by Jasper.
Oh, but
Ooh.
Muhammad's got the inside line. Oh, honey, gets him.
I
Oh,
just
he
pushed
made
him
sure to
wide.
push him wide there, so to
Yeah.
avoid the counter attack.
Well, obviously, Mohammed went past him before then. But a lot of this was just because Jasper got disconnected, if you ask me.
Yeah, definitely. That was unlucky for Jasper there.
Now Jasper wants the
There we
inside, so he
go.
can dive bomb him.
Oh, but Muhammad switches back up and goes again on. Wow, it's
Great battle here by these
Oh,
two
as he wants
guys.
to go.
this is beautiful.
Yeah. As Tristan is just watching, grabbing his popcorn.
Yeah,
He's hoping.
he's waiting
He's
for
a-
these two guys to take each other out so he can capitalize.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But it does seem
Oh,
him.
as he hits
Oh, and there
Jasper
we
and just
go.
get out
There
of
we
it.
go. Tristan has just made a move on Jasper there.
Huh.
It seems like Jack pitted. He's now in fifth position, just in front
Yeah.
of me.
Where is that? 7 seconds behind Jasper.
Oh, we see a yellow flag there.
Who is that? As we now look at you, 2.5
Yeah.
seconds behind Jack. You catch this guy by a lot. You're only about 8 seconds behind Jasper now.
Yeah. I think I capitalized with those guys battling each other.
Yeah. You really did.
Muhammad now in second place.
As he runs wide.
Oh, runs wide.
Oh, and
Oh,
that's
Tristan.
almost
You
opened the
get
door there
this.
for Tristan.
Yeah. As he now go into the pits, we see
Yeah.
everyone go in. Everyone in that battle goes in. Interesting.
Dana's also coming out of the pits now.
Yeah, let's see what he
Yeah,
gets.
all of our
if
front
he-
runners in the pits at the moment.
Oh, Tristan,
that-
5-second penalty for speeding.
Puts Jack in second position, and I'm back in third.
Yeah.
But I think I still need to pit. Yeah.
As I think I was in a call with Jesper at the time, and he said that the pit stops are so slow.
Yeah, the F2 cars pit stops are very slow. They're about 8 to 9 seconds just for
because
tire.
on F2 you only have one guy per tire.
Yeah.
You know, as to F1, I think you have 2 or 3 guys on, you know, per tire.
That's
Yeah.
correct.
I mean, it's still faster than I would do with my bar.
Yeah,
So.
exactly. It's faster than doing it yourself.
Yeah. As we see now,
So
Still Mohammed,
Tristan has dropped
Tristan, you're
down
after.
now to 5th after the pit stops.
but Jasper is 3 seconds behind. He's really dropping.
Might be that he had some wing damage, and that's why his pit stop was slow or something.
I think we saw it though. He got held up in the pits.
It's possible, yeah.
But I think maybe he had damage too. I have no idea. But Tristan still has the 5-second penalty, so
All right, so now we got 5 laps left of this race.
as you know, in for another stop, Quinton.
Yeah, I think this was supposed to be my scheduled stop. My tires started to burn up on me here.
Okay. As McGinty got the fastest lap.
Wow, 146, 600.
Yeah. Good lap. Although Dennis is 3.5 seconds in front of him.
Yeah.
As Ruan now pits. Are you gonna speed? No, you aren't. As someone have spun. I think that is Jamie.
Yeah, it looks like it's Jamie.
Yeah. Jamie is
Who's
just
Quinton?
about to get lapped from looking at the minimap. It looks like Dennis is approaching him quite fast.
Yeah. Quinton, who are you fighting there?
Just myself.
As he has been now caught up by a second to Tristan and Mohammed.
Well done, Jasper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm back at 12 seconds behind these guys.
Yeah.
That late pit stop didn't help me.
I didn't, but I think when these guys get to when Jasper catches up and they're gonna fight, I think you're gonna catch quite fast.
That's correct. And I've got one lap fresher, softer than them. So we should lap 14, 15. I might be able to catch a little bit more.
Yeah. I don't know if you're gonna be close enough though. Tristan has the 5-second penalty, mind you, so if you're close enough, you may get him.
Yeah, but it still looks like I'm about 14 seconds behind him.
Yeah, that is true. But if they do something, maybe you can get him.
Maybe. And Dana's back with the fastest lap now. 146,
Four
200.
times faster, yeah.
Wow.
They're really pushing now. As Yak now have dropped back by 2 tenths to Dennis. Oh, no, 2 tenths.
Yeah, almost 4 seconds behind Dennis now.
Yeah.
I think at this stage, so late in the race, you're about 4 seconds behind. I think you silently pray that the guy in front of you makes just a small mistake, just enough for you to get past him.
Yeah, you have to make if you're gonna try to get P1 and you're behind, if you're close enough, just get past and see if they get catched by the dirty air. Or
Yeah.
you stay behind and just, okay, I'm gonna be P2. I have nothing to do here. Just not spin now, okay? Or you push and you have the chance of spinning and you maybe win. Or you use whiz that Dennis, in this case, spins.
Yeah.
So I think where we have to look for is Mohammed, Tristan, and Jasper right now. I think that's
Definitely.
where we have to look.
Yeah, we still got that three-way battle between these guys.
Yeah.
Tristan pushing hard. Ooh, Mohammed making a small mistake, going a little bit wide there. Tristan getting a 3-second penalty. He's
This
now up to
opens the
6.
case for you.
Yeah, because I've dropped it down to 10-second gap now.
Yeah. As Tristan now is very close to the DRS range.
Yeah.
Dennis has just put
Dennis
the
with
fastest
fast
lap.
again.
Wow, 146, 100.
1.
Yeah, Dennis definitely wants those extra 2 points.
It does seem like
Yeah.
that.
4.5 seconds to Miak now.
Yeah, he was pushing on hard. Tristan will be in DRS zone now.
Yeah. So I think Jasper is gonna be there for the lap after this too.
Yeah. Let's see if Tristan's going to try and make a movie on Mohammed.
Are we gonna see Jasper Mohammed? No, he doesn't want to go for it, or he's not close enough.
Tristan is
Yeah.
very close to Mohammed, but he's got those penalties to deal with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are hard. And hard.
And Dennis just opening up.
I think what he's looking for is not coming behind you, Ruan.
Who's that? Dennis. Oh. I understand now.
Five seconds now.
Yeah, he's opening about a second and a half per lap.
Yeah.
You're really pushing hard now. Half a second faster on his fastest lap than Jack as well.
Right, that puts us now into the second last lap of the feature race.
Yes.
There's not much time for you to make a move now. Like right now, you're at the dying moments of this race. If you're going to make a move,
Oh,
it needs to
Tristan
happen.
is
Tristan
past
has gotten
Mohammed.
past Mohammed, but will Mohammed still
Let's see what
try and
happens
get back
there.
at him again now?
Oh, that's a dive bomb and a half.
Oh!
Yeah, I think that's Mohammed's fault there. He went
Yeah,
for a
that
move
was
that was
too
not
bold.
really there.
Yeah, outbraked himself.
That's cost him a lot of time.
Ooh.
And that gives me the
That's
opportunity to pass them. And I'm
Yeah.
That's a
within
great move there, Ron.
Yeah, and that puts me within Tristan's time penalty now as well.
Now, I will
Not-
tell
not
you, the winner of
quite.
this is really Jasper. He got back his third place.
Yeah.
Yes. But this is not where you want Mohammed.
No.
Yeah, we'll see.
As we said, you can stay behind and see if they make a mistake.
Yeah.
Tristan is right on Jasper's back, but they got 8 seconds of penalty.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Looks like you're gonna get him if you keep the pace.
It does seem like that, yes.
But you got Mohammed right behind you now.
Yeah, he's about 1.4 seconds. Does seem like I'm pulling away from him.
Yeah, I think you
Yeah.
nursed your tires a little bit better than he did.
Yeah, I think I went one lap longer than him with the mediums.
Yeah.
All right, as we see the leaders now going into the last lap of this race.
Let's see if Tristan can make a move on Jasper. Is he close enough? I don't think so. No.
Ah.
Jasper sees
Jasper-
Jasper.
Jasper going defensive, blocking
Closing the
that
gate.
inside line, yeah. But Tristan
he realized they
obviously
wasn't
right
close.
up on his tail there.
Is he gonna move into turn 1? Oh. No, it doesn't look like
He's got
it.
DRS.
Doesn't get a good exit. No.
Oh, that's
Oh,
his teammate
that's
Jamie that
Jamie
spun again.
spun. Gets going. His aim now is to be in front of Yosh.
We see Dennis coming at the back there. Gonna finish the race now.
Yeah.
Well done to Dennis. That was
Yeah.
beautifully done. Even pulling it on the last stretch, pulling a 5-second gap on Jack. And Jasper and Tristan is still fighting it out, even in the last lap.
I think if I would have been Jasper here, if Tristan was making a move, I would just let him pass and since penalties.
That's correct. Yeah, that's very true. So instead of trying to battle it out and maybe make a mistake, just let him pass.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you
we
know
saw
how
what
it
happened
goes
with
with these
Tristan and
things. You know,
Mohammed.
you want to beat the guy on track.
Definitely.
Yeah.
See Dennis and Jack there. Race winner, Dennis. Well done.
Well done to
Jack and
Dennis.
Ah, good job, Dennis.
So now we'll
As
see
Tristan is
a
not.
reverse order of the top 8. So that'll mean that I actually start in pole position for the sprint race.
That's correct, yeah. And I'm also within that 8-second penalty of Tristan, so we're going to have a switch up there. Yeah,
Oh, that actually
As
puts
you get
you.
past Jasper, but that's wrong. That's
Yeah.
Bugmaster making work.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
we'll have to
Uh,
we'll have to see what the stewards say about that.
yeah,
Yeah. That's gonna get reversed. Those two. So
yeah, most likely. Yeah, I mean, Jasper didn't have any penalties or anything like that. There's no reason for that to happen.
I mean you will stand on the podium though, so you're happy.
Yeah.
Like as Ockert is the last one to go through the finish line.
Does seem like that.
Since Quentin, Jamie, and Josh were, of course, the. Okay, I'm not even gonna try. Good job to Dennis.
Yeah, well
Awesome.
done, Dennis.
Driver of the day,
Brilliant.
Jasper. That's a brilliant debut from him.
Beautifully done, Jasper.
P8 to P3.
And most likely a podium.
Yeah.
No, we have a Prema sandwich going on.
You stole it though to add the.
It was Fia that gave it to us so we could intimidate Dennis.
Yeah.
Congratulations to my driver there. I'm very happy that we got the win.
Well done, Dennis. That was well done. Definitely brilliant driving.
That was good racing to watch.
And Dennis ended up
Right
getting the
on.
fastest lap, so the additional 2 points from that race as
Yeah.
well.
Unfortunately, we saw Mohammed and Tristan go together. But otherwise, that was really good.
All right, so now we see the formation lap for the sprint race as I lead off the pack.
Oh. Is that gonna stand to the end? Let's see.
How nervous were you for this, Quentin?
Yeah, well, rookie nerves. That'll probably come into play.
As now we can actually see that Jasper got good because of the Bugmasters. Now he's starting in front of you, everyone.
That's correct, yeah.
So he lost out, but win in the end.
Yeah. Gained the extra position on the grid. I think that helps quite a lot.
Yeah.
See, Quentin just gunning for it. I'm just going to get away from these guys.
Yeah. Mind you,
Exactly.
this is formation lap.
Yeah. What's tires? I don't need tires.
No, I was just trying to get enough temperature into my tires there. I didn't want to spend too much time, weaving about.
You're
Yeah.
on the mediums.
Yeah, because I started the first race on softs.
I know you qualified on softs.
Mm.
Oh.
Yes.
So you see Dennis is on the softs because he qualified on the mediums.
Correct.
So that's gonna help Jasper too, since he starting on the soft end.
So keep that in
Yes.
mind for
And
future
Jamie.
races. The second race is the tire compound that you did not qualify with.
That's correct.
So you kind of want your softs for the sprint race, seeing as there are no pit stops for the sprint race, really.
Yes, but
I
also,
wonder if go ahead.
also obviously because there's no pit stops, if you do start on the softs on a sprint race, you got to nurse them because like this one is only 6 laps, but some other sprint races might be longer or more harsh on tires.
I wonder if we're gonna see some pit stop either way, since I think Jasper did. Was it 5 laps on those softs in qualifying,
It's possible, yes.
or did he do 5 total laps? I have no idea, but let's see if anyone does stop or not. Maybe drive through for you, Quentin, again.
No, I don't think I'm going to make the same mistake again. Once is
Now
enough.
you have
Quinten.
no. You're alone at the front now, so you have no other cars to see do it.
And we
Go
got
ahead,
5
Quentin.
lights. And away we go.
Everyone was
Aggressive
clean.
move there by Tristan. Immediately darting to the middle. Ockard on the
Oh,
inside
Ocker going
there.
on the inside.
And we touch a
Ooh,
little
transiting
bit.
to the side.
Oh, and
Gets
Ocker goes out.
turned around.
Ooh.
Oh, that pushed me up all the way into third place
Ooh,
from
another one
6th
goes
position.
into the side.
Oof.
That was chaotic.
Yeah, there was a little bit of wheel on wheel action there, but it wasn't. It was just a racing incident.
Jasper's into P4. But
And Dennis all the way down to
Oh,
P10.
who's that? That's
as
an
Tristan
aggressive move there
really,
by Tristan.
that's
So
can't
Mohammed's
see
gotten
him
past
to
me
stop it.
already.
Yeah. You're a bit shocked from making the contact with.
Oh, someone sliding out there. Who was that?
Yeah.
Jack's spun out, and he's
Oh,
lost a
Jack.
lot of positions now.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
As Quentin, you also spun.
Yeah, I believe coming around that bend there, it looked like Mohammed braked halfway through the bend, and that caught me off guard and unsettled my car, so I spun out.
That puts me into second position now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, and this is just as a result of my tires now being rubbish.
Yeah.
that's unfortunate.
But now Mohammed made up 4 places, I think, all 3.
Oh, we've got a little battle going on between Tristan and Jasper there.
Yeah.
See, here we go. Let's get some
Easy
action.
front. Yeah. I don't think Jasper is that happy with Tristan from
Mohammed
turn
currently
4
on the
move.
fastest lap.
As you now leading, Ruan.
No, it's just
Yay.
the scoreboard being funky again.
Sure.
Yeah, no, that does seem
Okay,
that blue
shouldn't
dot is
be
still
there.
in front. Yeah,
Okay,
Mohammed's still in
shouldn't be
first
there.
place.
Okay,
No.
always steals the leaderboard, does he? Took place
It
1 and
usually
the
does
start
this
of-
on like lap 2. I don't know, lap 2, lap 3. It goes a bit wonky. But there we go. It's corrected itself. Ruan currently in second place.
There we go.
So now, if Ruan can just keep it together in this position, he'll score some good points.
It's
Or
now
even challenge
unfortunately
Mohammed for the
Quentin, you have
lead.
retired.
Yeah. Sorry, say again, Noel?
As unfortunately now Quentin, you have retired.
Yeah, this race got a little bit too much for me. I had a bit of a rage quit moment.
Ah,
Yeah,
nerves
at
got to
this
you.
point in the match, I felt like 2 times in a row Mohammed kind of screwed up my race
Yeah.
for me, so I just kind of exited out.
Take the position from Mohammed.
Yeah, it looks like you actually did it this time though.
But it's right up there.
Yeah.
2/10
Well
of a
wondering if
done,
second.
he's
Ruan.
gonna
You
do
managed to
anything.
get past.
Side by side, no, he's not close enough. As Mohammed get
2-second
2
penalty.
second penalty. Ooh.
Jasper
is
again in
right.
third place, so he's just having
Yeah,
a
he's
brilliant evening.
Now he's the one having the popcorn. As Jasper comes with the fastest lap. 47
Well done
syrup?
to
Is
Jasper.
that-
He's having a great race.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mind you, he's on the soft. Everyone else is on the mediums.
Yeah, I wonder if that's going to play a part with, because he's quite close to me. He's within 1.2, 1.3 seconds on a faster compound as well.
Yeah.
It's sometimes
That could
so
be
hard to
really-
distinguish the MP Motorsport cars to those Universiosi cars.
Definitely.
Yeah, the Ferrari one. Since one of the seats in university got Ferrari Academy, so it's kind of looks like
That's
the same
correct.
car.
So I get to
See.
pull a little bit away from Mohammed there, just get some breathing room.
Yeah, and already we're halfway through the sprint race.
Yeah, it's a very quick race. Oh, we see Jamie,
Ooh,
unfortunately.
Jamie.
We see Dennis in 5th position, and he at one stage also spun out being a 10th.
Yeah.
So that's well
Yeah,
done
he
for him.
started in 8th place.
That's correct. Let's see if Jasper's going to get
Jasper's
that
gotten
move.
past
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Mohammed, but will
P2.
this stick? Mohammed getting right back
Oh,
behind
will
him.
Mohammed. Hopefully, Mohammed
Jasper
doesn't
going
be as
defensive.
aggressive as he
He's
usually
going to
do.
cover that inside line. I don't think he's going to be close enough.
Yeah, he's past now.
Oh, Mohammed breaking very, very late there. Nearly
Yeah.
running into the back of Jasper.
Now he didn't die bomb though, so that was good by him.
Yeah.
He just lost. Jasper
think-
now trying to get to you, Ruan.
Yeah.
As Josh spun at same
Josh,
place as Yami.
there must be some magnets
Exactly
in that
same
sandpit
place.
there.
Yeah.
Jack has just gotten the fastest lap there. Great from MP Motorsports.
Ooh, nice.
And I've just got clean air, so I can just pull away.
Yeah.
think
Jasper
Mohammed-
getting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're doing a
Mohammed's pretty
brilliant
tough,
job at the moment. Since you took the lead, you haven't looked back.
No.
Had to make up some time, most probably for the feature race.
Jasper's trying to get away
it's
from
kind of
Mohammed
great
now.
that, you know, in the first race, Jack was kind of like you had a couple of mistakes and Jack kind of stepped up and led the team. And this time Jack had a couple of mistakes and you stepped up and, you know, representing for the team. So that worked out well.
Definitely, that's how we've talked about it quite a lot. Teamwork plays a big part in the sport. Yes, you're still competing 4 points against each other as well, but one thing you have to remember is you still drive with a teammate.
As Mohammed is out of DRS range to Jasper. That's interesting.
Wow, Jasper's really
2
pulling
seconds
away.
behind.
Yeah, Jasper is
He's
really
catching
impressing
you.
me. I mean, this being his debut and he's doing as well as he did in the races tonight, that we should see good stuff from him this season. Tristan again in 4th place, so also having a great race.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think we can see great things from Jasper the entire season. We can keep this up.
definitely.
Maybe
I
see him
mean-
in F1 too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, as long as he can finish in the top 3, but I mean, if he keeps this up, definitely a possibility. You must be glad to have him represent the team for you guys in F2, though, right?
Yeah. As I don't know if you guys know, but I've been friends with him and playing with him since a few months back.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah. So yeah, he's doing great.
There we got Tristan on screen at the moment, closely being followed there by Dennis. Yeah, Dennis is chasing up on Tristan there, putting him under a lot of pressure.
Yeah. Now Ruan is now getting away from Jasper again. You're doing great.
Yeah, your pace
Thank
looks
you.
great in this race.
Yeah, I was just pushing as hard as possible because Jasper was on the softs and I was in the mediums. I had to just get the most out of the car.
Burn those tires up.
I mean, he's on the faster tire. Maybe they're dropping up now.
It's possible, yeah. I think that was also my strategy to try and get a gap on him so he can push harder and eat through the tires
Yeah,
quicker.
Tristan better watch.
Yeah.
He's just on the border now of that DRS zone, so you better keep Mohammed within that DRS zone.
Yeah.
I
You
see
know,
now
once
it's
you
on a
kind of
lap
slip
low.
outside of that, it's really hard to kind of work your way back into it.
They're closely following behind, but it looks closer
Oh,
than
look
it
at
is.
Dennis.
It's 3 seconds.
Dennis is within that 0.2. He's 0.1. He's going to be pulling a move now, I'm pretty sure. There we
Yeah.
go. We
There
see
we
Dennis
go.
get past Tristan now.
Let's see if we can stick with it. It looks like it. 3 tenths in front of Tristan now.
Great, great. So that's moved Dennis up into 4th place now. But
yeah.
this being the last lap, I doubt there's going to be enough time for him to actually catch Mohammed as well.
Well, He's still got 2 DRS zones to be able to make up a little bit of pace and maybe get past Mohammed on that last home stretch.
Let's not talk about this though. Mohammed got 2 seconds of penalty.
That's true.
That's true. So
You don't need
if
to
if
overtake
Dennis
him on
can
track.
just get within 2 seconds of Mohammed,
Which he is.
which
Yeah.
he is exactly, because he's only half a second behind Mohammed. So as long as he
I mean-
maintains his position, you should see
Even
another
Tristan.
podium.
Yeah, even Tristan is within that 2 seconds.
Dennis
Yeah.
has just been so dependable for our team this entire season. He's literally been carrying the Prima team the entire season by himself. And literally, this
Yeah,
is the
no.
first race where we had 2 Prima cars on track. Great props to him though for
But Dennis is making a move on Mohammed though.
how he is.
Oh no, it seems like he backed off a little bit.
It's just.
I don't think you want to take the risk. As he's
There we go,
there we
okay,
go.
he is trying.
He's got the inside line.
As
Both
Yak still
trying to break
will
as
get
late
to
as
go fast.
possible, but Dennis made the move
See, another
stick.
car is behind.
Yeah, Jack got Tristan there. And I take the win.
On 5th, very good. So
Well done, Jasper.
with the 2-second penalty, is
Well
that
done,
going to
Ruan.
put Tristan above? Yeah,
Oh.
Tristan and Jack above Mohammed.
That's unfortunate.
Mohammed far behind now. I don't think Ockert can be pleased with that penalty from Mohammed though. He needed a bit more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
P7 for
brilliant
Ockert.
race there by you, Ruan. Well done.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Well done.
Yeah, you took the lead and just absolutely put your head down and gunned it.
Yeah. I had to. I made a mistake in the first race and had to make up for it in the
Yeah,
second one.
you had to impress the boss.
Definitely.
Yeah. Good by you. I mean, in the end, the placement of where you guys started got switcherooed in the end too. So
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter.
Brilliant. This was a brilliant showing tonight in China. So
Yeah.
well done to everybody. Dennis getting driver of the
Dennis.
day for the sprint race. Well done to him.
Well done, Dennis.
Good job.
Brilliant debut drive by Jasper as well.
Yeah, it
Absolutely.
really was.
Getting my first race win there.
As we see the victory celebrations, we're just waiting for the scoreboard to come up, see who actually got the fastest lap here. I think it might have been Jack actually. No, it was
it wasn't
Dennis
Dennis.
again. Fastest lap. So he scored the extra 2 points for that as well.
Jasper is quicker. Dennis is a 147.4. Jasper's a
Yeah, but
147.0.
remember, it only counted if it was a legal lap.
Okay. That
Yeah,
makes
so
sense. That's
if
true.
it was a lap set with outside of the track limits, it
Limits.
doesn't count. Yeah. All right, so now this is the final result after all steward decisions and stuff has been taken into account. If we see Dennis there with the fastest lap for the first race, Jack on second, Jasper on third, Ruan, then Tristan, then Mohammed, Akkad, myself, Jamie, and then Josh. Jasper got the driver of the day. So, and then for the second race, we have Ruan, Jasper, Dennis, Tristan, Jack, Mohammed, Akkad, Jamie, Josh, and I did not finish the race. And Dennis getting the driver of the day there. Okay, now we're going to quickly run over to the leaderboards as we have a quick look at the. Let me just quickly pop this thing up here for us. The overall standings right now in the Formula 2 side. So, Ruan, take us through this.
Yeah, so this is obviously after the feature race and the sprint race has been done. We've got Dennis and Prema Racing on 79 points. I've got myself with MP Motorsport on 62 points.
Congratulations, currently being second place there overall.
Thank you very much. Yeah, then we've got Muhammad for Dams on 49, Oliver on 44 for High Tech. We've got Tristan Thomas for Campus Racing on 43, very close between Oliver and Tristan, actually, and not far behind is Leandre Bossoff for Charouz.
Yeah,
We've
but
got Charles.
Leandre has actually been promoted early this season to F1, so he's no longer really taking part in the
That's
F1, but he did brilliantly in the first couple of races in F2.
That's correct, yes. And then we've got Charles for HWA. Then we've got Jack, my team principal for MP Motorsports with 30. We've got Jasper with his debut already being in the top 10.
That's
with
amazing, though,
27
eh? Jack already just
Yeah.
from one race being in the top 10. That's an amazing contribution there from that team principal of yours.
Real,
Yeah, that's
really
brilliant.
good drive for him.
Yeah, and then we've got Arnoldus finishing off the top 10 for Colin with 20 points.
Yeah, and just again to mention Jasper again, I mean 27 points in your debut race. That's brilliant stuff. Well done to him.
Yeah.
Right, so now we bring up page 2, the last couple of guys.
Yeah, so we've got Haris, also for MP Motorsports with 18 points. We've got Adrian for Art Grand Prix, 15 points. We've got Ockett, another one for High Tech on 12 points. We've got Josh for HWA on 10 points. We've got Vden also for Dams on 4, tied with Khalifa and Quinton, yourself. And then we've got the two last Virtuosi guys there, Jamie and Enrico on 3 and 2 points.
Here we go.
Now
so
Enrico is in F1, so
yeah, Enrico's
not
also
gonna
been
be-
promoted.
Yeah.
So now we look at the current standings from the teams. As we see MP Motorsport, Ruan's team and Jack's team there, currently leading the standings. They're on 110, followed closely be about 30 points behind, 30 odd points behind Prema Racing. Then we got High Tech on 56. This is mostly from High Tech Dams and Charouz, all those guys. It's like a midfield battle between those guys. High Tech leading them currently. Very close between Charouz, HWA, and Compass. Only about a point between them all. Then at the bottom of the grid, we got Universiosi, Carlin, and ART Grand Prix. So that concludes the presentation tonight. So thank you to my co-commentators for joining us tonight, and good night to everybody.
Good night, guys.
good night.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear I weighed the person you are.